set up. Welcome to Revolutionary Blackout, Rome's Rebellion, blah 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 blah. Roman Rebellion. We're gonna rebel on some bitches today. But no, on a serious note, I got a couple of videos of some police officers. This is a warning, you know. Some of these things can be graphic, and I don't know if I'm even able to show this on YouTube, but chances make champions, buddy. So let's get straight into it. I got this one video. I got a couple of videos I want to go over. What's going on, Corey? JB is going to be joining me pretty soon. So, and for a treat with that, let's get straight to it. This first video, these two men were executed by the police. Something was going on. They were the police say that they was you know what I'm saying, it was a crime that was going on. They fit the description, yada yada yada. These men did try to drive off, but see, you're gonna see. You're gonna see how these officers really protect themselves and would lie on you. They will lie and with all evidence, you know what I'm saying, against them. And if it wasn't for body cams that Kamala Harris had voted against, ain't no telling where we'll be right now.
Sir, turn off the vehicle. Turn off the vehicle, sir. Turn it off. Turn off the car and roll down the window. Open the door. Give me that other unit. Open the window. Open the door.
What's up?
I got a 646. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Hands. Hands on the wheel. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Hands on the wheel. The car's off. Be advised, the vehicle took off.
Now, first of all, I don't know what it's like to be a police officer, but I'm pretty sure you don't walk up to nobody's car like that. Even if you guys are investigating crimes and stuff like that, that's definitely going to put you in you know what I'm saying, in a place to get hurt, in a situation to get hurt, to get killed, to get your foot run over, whatever the fuck. But take in mind that she said, be advised, the vehicle has driven off. They took it off, right? Pay attention. Now we see, I'm going to rewind it a little bit. We see that she did try to go inside and reach to unlock the car. He drove off, okay? So we're going to rewind this so we can actually, you know what I'm saying, it might be a little blurry and a little fast paced. So we're going to make sure we get everything that we need to, you know what I'm
Turn off the vehicle, sir. Turn it off. Turn off the car and roll down the window. Open the door. Give me that other unit. Open the window. Open the door.
What's up?
I got a 646. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Hands. Hands on the wheel. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Hands on the wheel. The car's off. Be advised, the vehicle took off. Thomason, Pennsylvania. 2017, Chrysler 300, color black. Zulu 21, hotel, Kilo. Get in. Relax.
I don't know if y'all seen what I have seen, but it is illegal to fire your weapon at a speeding vehicle. That's like all over America. I'm pretty sure it's here in Detroit. You can't even go on high-speed chases in residential areas, let alone fire your weapon. That's not where it stops. Not only did they fire their weapon in a residential area at a speeding vehicle, these people are just straight up evil. Now listen to the interaction with the officers that was in this pursuit. I'm going to pause this because this is important. I want to ask the chat a question. Did you guys hear any back and forth gunshots? Did y'all hear the people that was pursuing away from the cops shoot anything? Did y'all see any guns? Did y'all see anybody reaching for a gun? Didn't we see their hands up? Now, we have witnessed this, right? I have rewound it multiple times. We just witnessed them, had their hands up. They did drive off. They did drive off, which you can't pursue. But they went all wrong with this whole chase. Now, pay attention, right? You see the other officer is running next to the car, shooting inside of it. He killed both of them men. Both of them men are dead. And they know they fucked up. So now they have to switch the story up.
It should be under his leg.
Does anybody fires a weapon here?
No here, not here.
Doesn't make you want to go. I think you're in trouble with these cars so the bus to get through. Are you gonna, that's what that's what 91, you gotta stop moving the vehicles so the bus to get through.
Cap, when the six shots
Who's
fired,
599?
it was
599. You're 599. You're chasing. Did you shoot?
It's not NG. Who shot?
Who shot?
Crespo shot. Crespo shot.
But you heard
You're
it.
599.
The officer, I guess his name is Crespo or however the fuck you pronounce that shit. He was the one firing shots. Now, this is how they are a team. This is why they're not held accountable, because just imagine, just watch.
599. You're 599. You're chasing. Did you shoot?
It's not NG. Who shot?
Who shot?
Crespo shot. Crespo shot. No, they shot. Crespo shot, and they're gone. Who's that? No, he just pulled off on me.
Listen, the best part is no officers are hurt.
Right,
no
yeah.
officers are shot.
Right. Yeah, that's all that matters.
The best part of this whole thing, when two men have just been killed, there's no officer hurt. No officer shot. But pay attention.
Yeah, Chris was okay, and so is Ortiz.
Delta 71. Delta 71, Doc.
Fired from here.
Pennsylvania and Thomas is where I pulled them over. No,
Was that a motor vehicle stop? Or was that a
yes,
foot chase?
no motor vehicle stop. I pulled them over
Okay. Who you with?
by
Listen.
myself.
Delta 91. Delta 91, 503 or 103. The someone we call
About to come up.
Nada. Okay.
Hey, Gosh, where's the original officer? Where's the original 521?
I'm right here. The cars going down Pennsylvania. It was going way too fast, so I
Did you pulled it over as a 521?
pulled it over as a traffic stop.
Okay.
Just as a traffic stop, just because he was going too fast.
Okay.
I got behind him on Pennsylvania and Thomas at the red light. I was waiting for the light to turn green. I thought he was going to pull over right on Pennsylvania. He kept going down Thomas, right on that little curb on Thomas. Pulled over right in front of the church. I got out, told him to turn off the car. He keeps telling me why do I need to turn off the car? So I'm like, turn off the car. Finally,
That man didn't say a damn thing. He looked at you, looked crazy as fuck. Like, why are you running up and touching my motherfucking car? He looked shocked more than anything, like he had a fucking panic attack. But let's go.
he acts like he turns off the car, rolls up his window on me. So I start knocking on the window. He rolls the window down again. I see him fumbling with to change the gear, so I thought he's gonna drive off. And when I see him fumbling with the gears, the gun's tucked under his leg. So I see the handle. So I go over 646. I got a man with a gun.
She called 646 as soon as she went up to that car. She didn't pull them over for a traffic stop. She ran up to their car and basically said they had a gun on them from the get-go.
Delta unit puts up Moss and his partner. So I tell him he's got a gun, so they're like, Val, get him out. I go to open the door doesn't open, so I go in to open it from the inside, and he takes off.
Okay. You all right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Who picked up on the car first? The 599 unit, or you pursued them first?
No, the Delta unit took off for it first, and then I saw them going all the way up Bergen. I was like far behind.
Okay.
Then I heard Bergen and Clinton and Peshine, and I saw people start running off of Bergen. So I turned, and nothing. And then they said something on Bergen Avenue. They were going on Bergen Avenue. So I kept going. I heard they said shots fired by police, and then I see all the units are still following the car, going into the first. Then they turned where the Applebee's was on Springfield, and then we came back around onto ITB, and we ended up here.
This officer has been relieved of her duties. She has been fired. And she's a fucking liar. She's a fucking liar. She has been fired. I believe the officer that fired shots into that moving vehicle has been fired. They all are liars, and the only thing they care about is themselves, as we heard him say. You know, the only thing that, you know what I'm saying, matters at the end of the day is none of us is hurt. None of us are shot. While 2 men are dead. What's going on, JB?
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too, man. We're just watching these pigs fuck up our people and fuck up our community and use our people against us. Yes,
Yeah.
both of them men are dead. They killed both of them men. Yes, both men are dead. There was no gun.
Was that in Jersey?
Let me check again. I forgot where was this at.
Because I'm originally from Jersey. That's why I'm asking. Because I'm looking at Corey's comment. He says, but they go to Camden and get a job there. And apparently Camden supposedly did this huge police reform, but I don't see that much of a difference in my eyes.
I think this was Jersey, or damn it, I should have looked that up. But if y'all don't like this, isn't just some little lie. Like, okay, well, they're twisting the truth to try to save their asses. You know what I'm saying? We just have a handful of them.
Mm-hmm.
Look how many.
Okay.
Look how long that the handful of officers can actually stay in a department, stay in power. So if we're talking about one officer with a 20-year record, how many false arrests do you think that he might have, or she might have? An officer with a 20-year record, that's a bad apple, right? See, these things aren't just. I don't know why we try to brush them off and be like, oh well, just because now this comes into the next video that we have. An officer has been arrested on the very things that I am talking about right now. The very things I'm talking about right now. A long-term officer with a long record, and he does horrible things. He get his quota by putting drugs on people. And this is gonna break your heart because he has broken a lot of families up. He pulled over a owner of a pharmacist, plant meth on his old man. The old man is crying, begging, pleading for his life. He's like, oh well, you're going to jail for possession tonight, buddy. There's nothing I can do. There's something you can do. Your fucking job, and don't plant fucking drugs and weapons on people.
Wow. You know what? Can I make a point right quick before you start this next video? People always talk about they want a pilot that that doesn't crash a plane. They want a doctor that doesn't kill nobody while they're on the table. And yet we still don't apply that same thing to police officers. We don't apply the same rules that we apply to people who fly planes or who knock us out and work on our bodies to fix it. They don't apply that same rule. What does that tell you? Oh, there's just a few bad apples. Don't come to me and tell me when you have a doctor that has so many issues of malpractice, oh, they're just a bad apple. And then they change themselves and go to a different hospital, or they go to a different doctor's office in a different city. And then we're expected to just accept that.
And they missing what they doing is they leaving out the whole saying once again, one bad apple spoils the whole bunch.
Exactly.
My bad, man. You can go.
No. And that's a good point. And it's like, if you're willing to accept the behavior of said bad apple, then guess what? That same goes to all the other apples that they can go bad as well without having any repercussions for their actions.
Yep.
So guess what? It's the failure of not making an example at that bad apple is why the reason why the entire tree, the soil is rotten. So guess what? We're going to have to do a whole excavation. We're going to have to exhume all the soil and replace it all. That's the reason why we're talking about defunding and abolish the police as we see fit, as we see right now, because of the failure of the state to do what it was supposed to do. We wouldn't have to do this if y'all didn't do it. We wouldn't have to do this if y'all didn't have fucking slave patrols trying to chase us down, and then you still kept the same objective that they've had ever since slavery days. But apparently, they didn't want to change that objective, and they didn't want to switch the police to an actual force that is for public safety. Instead, they kept them as the same way they did before. So guess what? Now we're talking about defunding and abolishing them, and now they got a problem with it. Well, you know what? It's all their fault, and they're to blame for it.
And like you said, from slavery, they nothing has changed with the police. They was there to protect property, which was black people, which was indigenous people, Mexicans to some poor whites. They was there to protect their property, to protect their master's property, and they're doing the same thing right now. And I remember a TikTok. It was some white dude that was saying like, The only reason why black people go through this shit is because y'all motherfuckers ain't got insurance. I was like, it's some truth to that. There's some truth to that. But I'm not buying. And what the fuck is insurance gonna do when a motherfucker still hate me? You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and then insurance companies, they're all out just to get money anyway.
Yep.
So if something were to happen, they still wouldn't want to pay out. You know,
they'd be like, "Oh no, you were suicidal. You did this and that. You caused your own death." They'd make up some shit. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and I hear people who say, "Well, you know, police should have liability insurance, and then that would decrease the amount of police doing what they do." And it's like, yeah, but the system itself is still rotten.
Yeah,
and then you can still legislate yourself out of that.
Yeah,
like, nah, get rid of the whole thing, start from scratch. Because they
for that shit, they're like,
yeah.
"Oh, you got to work."
Yeah, and they'll do just like they did with you know, the VA, death of 1,000 cuts.
Yep.
You know, many cuts here and there, and then the police will be back to the way it was. So no, defund, reallocate those resources back to communities, especially disenfranchised. And when I say disenfranchised, I'm not just talking about black communities. I'm also talking about the communities in Appalachia and these trailer parks that are also disenfranchised too. Repurpose that money back to them too. And then guess what? Abolish their ass and then put new public safety committees in so that we can actually keep our community safe.
Yeah, some states is already, you know what I'm saying, moving their resources for like mental health calls and stuff like that. They're actually putting people in place that actually need to go out there. Why would I want a motherfucker that's scared of the whole fucking community that they swear to protect? Got a gun, a badge, a taser. Like you sending that motherfucker to me for a wellness check, I might have a panic attack.
Yeah.
Seeing these motherfuckers, especially shit, you might catch me on one of these days that I'm binge watching all this fucking police brutality, and I really be they really gonna see my black ass.
Yeah, you know, and what if somebody had, you know, some bad weed and they're feeling, you know, anxious? You know what I'm saying? What about that? You know, that person doesn't need a crime intervention. They need a mental health intervention, and they need somebody to just sit down and talk to them. You know what I mean? They don't need all that. And I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna come at this from a different angle. It's actually disenfranchising and offensive to police to make them a jack of all trades for a trade that they're not supposed to be used for.
And they don't get paid for it. That's why they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's why they rob our ass.
Yeah. Like, why am I going to employ a hammer to try to screw in a screw or why am I going to employ a hammer to turn the TV on? Like, what the fuck? Like, that's not their job, and they are not equipped to do that. Why would I try to get an internal medicine physician to fix the catalytic converter on a car? Like, why? It doesn't need a physician to fix a car. Like, come on. Why are we using police for mental health issues? Why are we using police to check in or to do something for somebody who's homeless? In fact, let's just end homelessness so that police won't have to deal with it anymore. It's just asinine. And it's like, and here's the funny thing. If you're a police officer, why aren't you advocating for this? Why aren't you advocating for ending homelessness? Like, here's the crazy part. This is weird. You're not advocating for homelessness if you're a police officer. You're not advocating for ending these things. If I was a police officer, number one, I wouldn't even be a police officer anymore, given their history. But even if I was, I would be on the super left. I'd be like, we need to defund ourselves. We need to advocate for ending homelessness. We need to advocate for health as a human right, housing as a human right. If I'm a police officer and they're like, we need to do a wellness check, I'll be like, no, I'm not going over there. You guys are going to send a mental health professional or somebody else to do a wellness check. I ain't going over there. And if anything, I'm leaving my gun in the trunk. Full stop. I ain't bringing that shit out there. And if I get reprimanded for it, all right, lock me up. But you don't see them talking about that because they don't want to.
Yeah, like how the hell are you gonna send like that? It just don't make any sense to send these people out there. And when we say wellness checks, people always schizophrenia always pops to mind, which is a good thing, but we all go through different things and we got different illnesses that we need to go through, and we need to talk to different people for certain situations. I do not want the police on my motherfucking door talking about police open up. We got a wellness check. Like, no, I'm all right. Yeah. No, because I know how this is gonna go. You're gonna shoot my dog. Y'all gonna tie me up. You know what I'm saying? I done went crazy. I trashed the house. I know how this is about to go. Yeah. So yeah, 9 times out of 10, mental health checks would never go right, and it would never get right until we make this shit right and start funding this shit ourselves. Make sure that we get a hotline or some type of community watch with professional people like nurses, doctors. You know what I'm saying? Psychiatrists, they live in the neighborhood.
Counselors on staff. Yeah.
We can get them all in one hotline throughout your neighborhood. We can actually get them the help that they need. Get them, you know what I'm saying? The people by their side that they need to actually talk to. Not just some motherfucker that don't give a fuck about you or don't know anything about your illness at all or how to diagnose you once they look at you, because they might see somebody who's you know what I'm saying, somebody who just missed the Ritalin and think, oh, this motherfucker's schizophrenic. They don't know. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't even know how to do their job. As we just seen on that fucking video, the woman couldn't. They probably could have got away with the murders if the woman wasn't alive.
You know what's interesting? They could even for wellness checks or mental health checks, instead of calling police, why not do EMTs instead to do that call?
Because they don't like EMTs. They don't like the fire departments. It's this whole ass civil war that's been going on for fucking centuries now with the EMTs, the fire department, and the police department.
Crazy, man.
Because I remember it was a video of an EMT actually getting arrested for going to go help somebody. Yes, he was speeding. Yes, the police pulled him over. Was talking shit to him and just being an asshole. The person that he was going to go save died.
Fuck, man. Like, look, real talk. The EMTs and paramedics are the only boys in blue I respect.
Yep. That's
why they're the only boys in blue.
Outfit. The outfit need to be red.
Yeah, or white. Yeah, something like that. Because well, I mean, they have to wear dark. If they wore black, I'll respect it because they can get stuff on them and shit. But other than that, but still, I mean, like, why not utilize them? Yeah. By the way, they also need to be paid way more than what they already do anyway, because they get paid shit compared to what they should, because they're literally saving people's lives out here. And by the way, I mean, not to be funny, but if they can lift my heavy ass and put it into an ambulance, they deserve a thriving wage.
Police can't even pick your heavy ass up or put you down. They'd be like, okay, he's resisting. Oh, he's resisting. You'd be like, nigga, I'm just standing here. What you doing?
I'm like, if y'all can't lift me up, go ahead and get them paramedics over there. They can do it. They know how to lift with their legs. Apparently, y'all just ain't trained good enough.
Man,
these paramedics. There's times, where I gotta get transported in an ambulance because I'm at dialysis and they gotta take me to the hospital because certain things happen. And these motherfuckers are like, nah, I got it, and I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, I'm starting to look at them with hearts in my eyes. I'm like, damn, you can pick me up like that? Holy shit!
Somebody
save me! But no, I mean, back to the issue at hand. They are not built for this, and on top of it, I think, and I think you would notice too, Rome. Isn't that they take an IQ test, and if their IQ is too high, they can't be police officers?
Well, they're trying to keep them. They don't want, what I'm saying, smart police officers on the force, really. You know what I'm saying? They need, but that's just like the military. That's just like any gang You don't need anybody to be smarter than your leaders. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
then they can go rogue. He can take a part of your clique and just turn them all against you. You don't need
Yeah.
nobody like
Yeah.
that. You need somebody that's down, that's beat down by capitalism, that's undereducated and dumb enough to fight your wars, dumb enough to go into these black communities and kill these people. You know what I'm saying? They need them dumb. They need them racist.
You know what? And I may get in trouble for this too, but I also think that they want ones that are lacking in emotional intelligence as well.
Oh yeah.
Because the thing is that if you're an empathetic person, you can't be a police officer. If you're an empathetic person, you know, because if you see, like, look, if I'm a police officer and if I get called to do an eviction, I ain't going. Like, I'm like, nah, fuck that. Nope, I'm not going. You know, you will see I'll be sitting my happy ass at home, butt naked with no uniform on, while y'all go ahead. If y'all gonna go out there and evict somebody, that's on you, but I'm not doing it. You know, because like hell no. And it's crazy. Like, you cannot be an empathetic person and be in the police force. Like, because whenever somebody's empathetic and they're a police officer, they get fired.
Hell yeah. Like, you can't do that. Shit. Watch me.
Nah.
Because I'm gonna turn you into the captain, and the captain gonna fire your ass, or you're gonna be on the desk for calling us out. But let's get to this other get to this other story, because you know what we were speaking about on bad apples. You know, how long have that bad apple been hanging there? How long have that bad apple been a part of this tree? You know,
good question.
And where are you putting this bad apple? Which community is this bad apple poisoning? You know? So you say he's just one bad apple, but he has hundreds of arrests.
And trainees.
So that's not just a fucking apple to me. That's something bigger. But let's get to this story real quick, because y'all gonna see. Okay, let me share it.
Look at this motherfucker.
And possession of controlled substances. Get the jack.
The drugs were there. I did not put the narcotics there.
Fucking 7, but they being nice on him. And the verdict is gonna fuck y'all. Y'all gonna be pissed off when y'all see how much time he actually got and how many lives he actually ruined. This man should never see the light of day, ever.
It's false imprisonment and possession of controlled.
Just all false imprisonment and fabricating evidence. You should be having a life. You should be looking at life as a police officer, as anybody with some type of, rank above the citizens. You should automatically. How fucked up your police department has to be. First of all, these tapes supposed to be watched and reviewed every fucking day. You're telling me he got 67 counts of this shit, but nobody in the department seen a thing? Nobody called out? Not one fucking. So it's not just one bad apple. This motherfucker just got caught.
Yep, he just got caught.
Look him in his fucking face and just took away his fucking life, bro. This man is crying and pleading and begging. He knows it's not his fucking shit. What do you want from me? The fucking lid in this bitch, boy.
That's somebody's mama, bro. That's somebody's mama. Oh my God. Like, bruh.
Can you imagine your grandma going through that, dog?
Bruh, there's some things that I want to say, but because we're on YouTube, I can't say it right now.
She calling you from jail talking about she got arrested because methamphetamine. You like, grandma, what?
I'm like, no. No. Nah.
Now, I don't
By the way,
I don't know this lady background, but I don't give a fuck.
Bruh.
And I believe drugs are cool. But Not when you try to use it against people
Nah,
or use
No,
it on people without their fucking knowledge.
no. You're not going to do that to people. You're not going to be lying on somebody for the purposes of falsely imprisoning them. No.
That's it. And he gonna do 6 and be out that bitch and probably back on another fucking force.
This dude ruined lives and he's only getting 12 and a half years and he may only do 6.
That was it. Think about how many years they's about to give these people for possession. What they should have done was added up every fucking year that they was gonna give to all those people that he wrongfully evicted and arrested. I said evicted, arrested, and gave him those years and gave him that fucking time. But 12 and a half years for ruining lives. We just seen this man crying and begging and pleading, bro. He about to lose every fucking thing, bro. His house, his wife, kids. We don't know what the fuck is going on.
You know what's sad? That motherfucker was not emotional at all because he knew that he was going to get off. He knew he was going to get it easy. He knew he was going to get a slap on the wrist. Plus, it's just like what Homeboy said in the chat. Somebody said something about the guards. Said that because he's gonna also get off scot-free because the guards are just gonna protect him in prison anyway.
Oh yeah, they're gonna protect him. They protect all cops. They protect. Like sometimes you might catch one slipping, but nah, I don't know. He probably wrong. I don't know. I say this. It's a couple of motherfuckers that they missed. That he got locked up in that motherfucker. So you never know. But man, this is crazy.
Man,
People probably was on their second strike, probably got their life right. And you trying to get them on possession. That probably was their third strike.
golly.
And then I love how they say, well, these certain tapes mysteriously disappeared.
You should get time just for that.
So who is the head of the? I mean, who watch? Because it's a couple of officers that's responsible for watching, reviewing these officers, their videos at the end of the day. They should have been charged. Siri, shut up. Stop listening. The supervisor should have been charged. Everybody from him to uppers should have been charged with something because they have let this man get away with this for so fucking long. And there is no way you can't know. And there's no way he can be the only motherfucker in that department doing that. Also,
yeah. And if he did all that, then I also want to go after his superiors because they should have been on him too. All the way up. I don't give a fuck if you got to go all the way up to the mayor. Do it. Because guess what? They're supposed to be doing checks and balances on them as well. But they didn't.
Yep. Everybody got their hands somewhere in the motherfucking jar. Somebody making money off the motherfuckers getting locked up. And you see, he trying to move up to narcotics. They say he trying to move up to narcotics super fast in a hurry.
Because he wants to use them.
Facts. Where the fuck he get that meth from?
Yeah, where did he get the meth from? He wants to go to narcotics because he can use them. Now, as somebody who thinks that all drugs should be legal, I mean, if you want to do what your thing, then go ahead and do your thing. But don't endanger people's lives just to do it. Who the fuck are you?
Motherfuckers got a God complex, man. They don't give a fuck about what's going on. They think they're the main character. They think you just a part of their life. Like, there's no consequences. And he doubled down and tripled down into the cell with that shit. Like, I didn't do it. The drugs was there.
It was just there. I don't understand how it got there. I don't understand how it got in my hand.
Let's get to this next story about some lying ass pigs. These motherfuckers, I'm pretty sure a couple of you seen this already, but I wanted to go over this myself and give it my own spin and take, because everybody be trying to be all blue collar and white collar. I mean, white collar with their takes like, oh, well, yes, we need to do something about this, but they ain't gonna talk about getting rid of these motherfuckers. So let me share this. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh boy was ready though. He like, nigga, what's good? What's wrong?
Mm-hmm. That's what I love about white people.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. They like,
when they encounter police, they're like, what do you want, man?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, damn.
White people don't like the police. They really don't like the police. Like,
oh, when they,
all you do is take up my tax money. You sleep in your fucking cars behind this fucking billboard, trying to catch people driving. That's not even a fucking crime. Go get a real job.
Yo, I love when white people use their privilege against police, especially like when police try to do some shitty things against them. I love when white people use your white privilege against the police. Go ahead, please do it for us.
Like, what you got to lose, nigga?
Yeah.
Back in your car right now. I'm telling you right now, get back in your car. You come out of your car at a traffic stop. You obviously it's a dangerous situation. Get back in your car.
Settle down. If you can't handle the
Get
job,
back in your goddamn car.
What the fuck is wrong with these cops? Whoa. Look at this ugly.
Bruh, he should be having foam coming out of his mouth. Oinking motherfucker.
This nigga ugly as hell.
Looking rabid.
Oh my god, bro. Okay,
Is that rabies or are you just happy to see me? Sociopathic looking ass.
Yo, this nigga look crazy as hell.
Yeah, you do.
What's up with these cops just aggressively walking up to these motherfucking cars like niggas won't shoot them?
Look, I seen police dogs more civil than these motherfuckers.
Man. God damn.
Your car.
Oh, you gonna fucking shoot me?
You come up.
You gonna shoot?
Fucking shoot me?
Damn.
Man,
You knew what was up.
Bro, for real, what you gonna do, bro? I'm standing right here.
What you prepared to do? I'm sitting out here unarmed, and the only reason why that man right there ain't dead is because he's white. That's the only reason why. Because that gun would have came out real quick if he looked any shades closer to you or me.
Damn. He probably hating on him. As you can see right here, Exhibit A. If y'all guys don't know about this Benz, this is a classic Benz right here. Kane had this Benz in Menace to Society. And when people see this, he probably thought it was a black motherfucker, and the car was like, oh shit, and stopped him. He hopped out the car. But yeah, this is a classic Benz. He was hating on his wheels. You know what I'm saying? Police, they tend to be haters because they don't make that much. You know what I'm saying? They going bald. They mad at the world. They going bald. Nobody's respect their job. You know what I'm saying? So they just mad at the world. When they saw that classic Benz out there, they like, oh fuck. Hell no, we ain't about to have these motherfuckers raise my taxes out here. These rich nigger. No. Well, let's get to the video.
I'm telling you right now, get back in your car.
Oh, you gonna fucking shoot me?
You come out of your car at a traffic stop. Obviously it's a dangerous situation. Get back in your car.
How is it dangerous?
Can't handle the
Get
job,
back in your goddamn car.
Yeah, I don't think this man should be a police officer. Now, what you're about to see here in this circumstance is an aggressive police officer on a paddle trip lying.
Stop me for license, reason for the stop.
You'll find out as soon as I have your information.
Supervisor.
You'll find out as soon as I have your information.
And I'll give you it as soon as I get supervised.
So you're failing to identify yourself at a traffic stop.
I'm not failing to identify the traffic stop.
Okay. License, registration, and insurance.
Stop me for?
Registration and insurance.
What's the reason for the stop?
You fail to yield to a police barricade. You're screeching your tires as you leave. You're driving fast. You're obviously frustrated.
Yeah.
So I'm asking for your license, your registration, and insurance on a lawful legal stop. You think you should probably stop and explain, hey, listen, I gotta go to a certain area. Just walk off at a certain point, you'd get a new stop, all right?
As you can clearly see here, this driver came to a stop and he asked the police officer, "Can I go?"
Yeah, but you walk right past.
All right, what are we doing here?
Where's your house?
Right up there, Kid Trail.
Okay, where?
See the curve?
Yes.
Just past the curve on the left.
Is it before? Is it north of Little Pete Court?
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Right.
Okay. Well, I don't know that.
Well, I'm explaining it to you now.
I know, but
Can I go or not?
Yeah. Get the hell out.
Thank you.
Only for him to aggressively catch up to the driver, get out of his car, threaten the man.
It's true. I'm surprised these old ass niggas got that much testosterone to be acting like this, because you know they just this shit is so fucking petty, bro. It's so fucking petty.
Where do you live exactly? Point. Give me your latitude and longitude of where you live so I can confirm it and fuck your wife.
Probably smack her.
He probably smacked his own, knowing that 40% of police officers, you know, are involved in domestic violence situations.
Shit, that's the only one. That's the motherfuckers that's reported.
See, I'm not going to say anything that's going to get me in trouble, but I hope his wife divorces his ass.
Oh yeah.
I'll say something that won't get me in trouble. See, he pissed.
So he just broke the law.
He just broke the law
to stop him from doing what? From getting home? Did the man break? Like, I ain't gonna lie, the dude pissed off because, you know, men are fucking prideful. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with us.
Yeah, we are.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga probably had a bad day, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Police got him caught up. He pulled off. He could have just been like, man, fuck it. He ain't really breaking no laws. He ain't hurting nobody. You know what I'm saying? He just confirmed that he lived up the road. All you got to do is look up the road, see where his vehicle is going.
That motherfucker.
You could have waved your hands at it, but then he just broke the law to go stop him from hurting his feelings.
Bruh, that motherfucker needs a weed cookie and a nap. Like, for real. he needs a weed cookie, bust a nut, and take a nap. Because he is way too aggressive right now.
You need a menthol cigarette.
He need one of illegal menthols.
Get back in your car. Get back in your car right now. I'm telling you right now, get back in your car.
Get back in your car. Get back in your car.
Somebody caught a traffic stop. Obviously, it's a dangerous situation. Get back in your car.
Settle down. Can't handle the
Get
job.
back in your goddamn car.
Oink. Oink.
Put me on a traffic stop with Delta Hotel Mike, X-ray 09. It's going to be a Mercedes-Benz. If you can send me one more, please. I'm 10-4.
Send me one more?
License, registration, insurance.
What'd you stop me for?
License, registration,
and
insurance.
What'd you stop me for?
Registration and insurance.
What's the reason for the stop?
You failed to yield to a police barricade.
Stop, darling.
You're screeching your tires as you leave. You're driving fast. You're obviously frustrated.
Yeah.
So I'm asking for your license, your registration, and insurance on a lawful legal stop.
Yeah, something. I started to go around. I stopped. He went around, so I stopped him. I hit the siren to get him to stop. He finally stops after he's beyond the barricade. So then I'm explaining to him that obviously it's shut down up here. He said, I go, where are you going? So he cops an attitude right out of the gate. I'm going to my house. I go, okay, that's great. Where's your house? I need to know where you're going because you can't go past a certain area.
Oh, you
So
fucking lying.
he figures out, we end up figuring out where he's going. So he's taking off like crazy, and his tire starts, he starts.
Having an attitude is not illegal.
You got that on camera, right?
We all carry body-worn cameras. It's been on since I talked to you the first time.
So you got me fishtailing and losing control of the car, right?
I got you peeling out and all that.
I didn't.
Hey, I don't have to talk.
I left. He didn't even try to get out of the car when I went by. I was like stopped right in front of his car. He didn't open the door, roll the window, nothing. So I started to go.
Yeah, but if we got barricades up, you can't just drive around the barricade.
Well, people that you can't go home. You can't go to the place you're supposed
You
to
have
go?
to ask him to see to make sure that because we can't verify
And
that
when he
until
hit
we
the-
talk to you.
When he hit the thing, I completed my stop. And he gets out with an attitude. You don't see the control car? No, obviously I
So-
see it. I didn't crash into it.
Well, the part is that you can't drive around the barricade to begin with.
This is retaliatory because I gave him an attitude.
Don't follow off about Democrats.
Yeah, don't follow their asses, but
Someone said send these dudes to Ukraine. Wow.
they'll join the ass off battalion though. Watch them.
With 10 bullets, but this is the people that we got in our communities, from black communities to white communities. And I keep telling these motherfuckers, even the thin blue line motherfuckers, you only agree with them, or it ain't even just the thin blue line. It's some of these people who say defund the police, but we still need them. Whatever the fuck. These are the people that you have in your neighborhoods.
Mm-hmm.
These are the people that we give authority to, guns, immunity. They can't kill you, and you might be next, because who's gonna stop them?
Mm-hmm.
Who's actually gonna put a check on them if we seen just with the last story that this man had 67 counts,
Mm-hmm.
and they still gave him 12 years.
Yep. You know, it's funny. It's funny how they will say it's a dangerous situation, but the only time that makes it a situation dangerous is when they make it that way. The situation was fine until they showed up.
Mm-hmm. Until he was doing 60 up the fucking road to catch him.
Yeah. Y'all the ones with the gun. A lot of us out here, we ain't got shit.
That's
We
why
ain't
you
got
got
nothing to protect
like,
us.
what the fuck I do, man?
Like
the
what
fuck
we
you
do.
want? I would have hopped out too, like, bro, what's good, man?
Yeah.
Like, you want to throw hands or something? Like, what?
Mm-hmm.
But for real though,
Sometimes I wish cops would just throw hands instead of grabbing the gun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, all right, fine. You feel you're in the right? All right, put your gun away and let's do this like men.
They'll lose like a motherfucker. They'll lose so many times they have to shoot a nigga after the fight done.
God, it's just so much injustice. These illegal searches and seizures, civil asset forfeiture. Some of these motherfuckers are literally aping. I got to make sure I purse my words carefully because YouTube wants to flag different shit.
The views of JB Front is not the views of...
That was a role reversal. But yeah, they sexually assault women and other people, and of course, that's apparently legal in some states, which is weird as and crazy as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have all this, and yet people still go, well, we need to fund them more. We need to support them more.
And because they're daddy a cop.
Yeah. Or because they know somebody that they're friends with, and they're like, they're good people. And it's like, yeah, maybe to you. To a little white kid, their dad was great, even though their dad was a slave master.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, I don't think this has been said, many times, but in many times, in many ways, there are polite racists out there. There are polite white supremacists out there. They exist. Just because somebody's polite to you does not mean that they're actually a good person. By the way, there are men out there who literally beat their partners, and they seem really cool when they're around you. So guess what? Just because they seem like a nice person to you doesn't mean they're actually a good person. So I don't care if they seem like a good cop to you. It's all about perspective. It's just like those parents that go, my child would never do this until they see their child actually do it. And then they're shocked. Oh my God, I can't believe my child actually did this. Believe it, motherfucker. Your child actually did it. So guess what? If people You guys got to open your eyes when it comes to people. Just because they seem some way around you doesn't mean that they're that way all the time. God, people need to just stop living in a fucking fantasy and open their goddamn eyes. When you have a race of people, a mass of people saying the same thing, there's got to be some truth to it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you got a bunch of black people seriously talking about the issues. We're literally marching. We shall over fucking come. And then next thing you know, oh, well, all we got to do is just give more funding to police. Yeah, no, we actually have to do what the other people are saying in the streets, because guess what?
They live there, motherfucker.
We live here. Y'all go, and here's the crazy part. Politicians and all these people go by their perspective of police because they live in the nice areas. They live in the really good neighborhoods. And so, yeah, police, oh man, they treat us so good. I guarantee you, spend 1 week out in the hood. Spend 1 week without the police knowing and see how they treat your ass.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? You'll see a side to people that you've never seen.
You'll see your daddy shoot a little black kid in the chest and come home and have dinner with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Monsters. This
Monsters.
is crazy, man.
They're literally monsters among us.
Yeah.
And then people are like, oh, you should learn how to protect yourself. How do I protect myself from people who literally have guns, badges, and they can dominate over me with impunity? And even when I try to supplicate the state for my rights, the state always sides with them. How do I defend myself? How? It's like people are like, oh, well, you know, you're black, but you guys need to protect yourselves from them. Like, yo, I can protect myself from gangbangers. You know, all I got to do is get me a gat and I'm good.
Yep.
But what do you do against the people who the state sides with every single time?
Yep.
You can't. It's a lose situation. And even if something bad happens to me, my family can't get restitution from it. They can't get even a semblance of justice from it because the state will side with them. And
Mm-hmm.
even if the state were to go against the police officer, the state will give them a little slap on the wrist and they're out back on the streets again.
And your family gonna be getting harassed.
Yes.
Until they have to move out of that town.
And it happens over and over and over again. And let's not get started about the LAPD. That's literally a gang in LA.
Yeah.
They're a literally police gang. There is a gigantic gang in this country, and they all dress the same way. Yeah. In blue with a gun and a badge. They are the biggest gang they are literally an occupying military force, bro. Yeah. And when people talk about, oh, the police are good, it's like, yo, nah. You're safer around MS-13. You're safer around the Crips and the Bloods than you around police.
Yeah.
You just are. You're safer around them. Who has a bigger kill count? MS-13 or the police? Who has a bigger kill count? I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
I think our military, our police up there with our military.
Yeah.
Way we've been killing them.
Yeah, they got a way bigger kill count.
I ain't gonna say that because we did drop some bombs like a motherfucker. But still, they got their body count is too high to be, you know what I'm saying, for our population to be this small. And our prisons are too packed for our population to be this small. The people isn't the problem. The system is the problem.
Yeah. So the thing is that you cannot blame systemic problems on the individual. You have to blame systemic problems on the system. And all this personal responsibility bullshit don't mean a thing if the system is the issue.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to sit there and, you know, and the thing is that it's like, well, why are police able to do these things? It's because the system allows them to.
They need them to. They need them to.
They need them to. Yes.
Keep our ass in check. They're like, we're tired of y'all. They know, and this is one reason why they do keep a whole bunch of what they do over police black communities is for uppity niggas like us. You know what I'm saying? Just in case we do get too big, they do
uppity.
Yeah, they do have a military waiting for us. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When we start to do marches and you know what I'm saying, we all get together, or we just giving out food to the homeless and whatnot. They got people waiting for us to stop spurting communism and socialism. They've been doing this for the longest, even in the deep south of Mississippi to upper Ohio. They have been doing this for a very long time.
Yeah. And people are crazy. People are just now finding out that in some places it is illegal to feed people who are homeless. Yeah. Here in Orlando, it's illegal. The city of Orlando, they're like, no, you can't do that. Police will arrest you just for feeding people homeless people.
Because you need a permit. You need a permit. I'm like, man, you really gonna? Okay, well, all right. How about this? You sit right here while I feed all these motherfuckers. I'll sit right here for 3 hours with you, and we can chill and we can talk. If none of these motherfuckers drop dead, let me go home.
Yeah,
because that's y'all concern, right? Am I poisoning? Is people shitting their fucking pants? Did I get the homeless laxatives? Okay, I understand a permit for those concerns, but sometimes y'all can suck my dick and take that permit and shove it up your fucking ass because people need help right now. I don't have time to fucking go downtown, go wait in some fucking line, go talk to some people, go pay you money to help people.
Since when should you need a permit to feed somebody?
I mean, it's logical. If we wasn't already in, like, if they wasn't making any money off of it, and if they made it way easier for people to actually get these permits, you know what I'm saying? We had a system itself for this. Man, we wouldn't even have to do this shit if y'all motherfuckers just stop putting so much money into the wrong shit. We can just end homelessness, and I won't even have to fucking feed their ass. But here we are.
You know what? I would respect if police actually gave you feeding permits on site. They saw you feeding homeless. They're like, all right, look, I'm gonna write you a permit right now so that you can keep doing this.
Yeah.
If you're a police officer, if you do that, I'll even give you a plate. I'll be like, yo, here's some smoked ribs, some collard greens, and some
they'd be like,
some potato salad. I'll be like, here you go. I'll be like, thank you. All right,
you poisoning the homeless community. I'm like, bitch, you just knocked down their tents. You
the one shooting them.
I'm feeding them, but I'm going to jail.
Yo, and peep this. If I give medical attention to somebody that's on the street that's suffering, I'm hailed as a hero. But if I try to preserve somebody alive by feeding them, suddenly you can take me to jail?
Mm-hmm.
Make that make sense. So by that same logic of you could be poisoning somebody, so then you should arrest me by giving somebody medical attention. So if I'm giving somebody CPR, okay, then arrest him. He could have been trying to crack that guy's ribs.
Yep. Which a lot of people have been sued for.
Okay, fine. Okay. If you're going to do that by that same logic, then anybody that gives medical attention outside of a hospital, then arrest them. See, the laws don't make sense. And when the laws don't make sense and the laws are starting to be unethical, truth to be told, and I don't care if a police officer is watching this, hi, welcome. If a law is unjust, disobey the order.
Stop enforcing dumbass laws.
Then don't enforce it. You have that prerogative to not enforce it. Because guess what? People are literally starving out here. If you see me feeding somebody out on the street, look the other way.
Mm-hmm.
Just look the other way. Because guess what? I'd rather you go up to Windermere, to them motherfuckers that are stealing billions of dollars from us, and arrest their ass, instead of arresting me for preserving the life of people around me.
But just to keep a check and balance on everything. How about this, man?
Mm-hmm.
You know, we got technology to do this shit through our phone, but let's just say we went downtown, and you know what I'm saying, we used to let them know. We basically give them, you know what I'm saying, a copy of our ID and shit like that. Or okay, I'm going out to go feed the homeless in this area, blah blah blah. If people start reporting anything that went wrong, any food poisoning, this and that, blah blah blah, you will be held accountable. They know where to find you, etc., etc. But it doesn't make any sense for me to pay the city money for something that they should be doing in the first fucking place, right? And I shouldn't be going to jail over even trying to help, because this could be my cousin, all of you know. This could be my auntie, all of you know. That just fell on hard times and we didn't have the extra space.
Yeah.
I hate America. Death to America.
Yo, I can invite people over to my house and feed them. I don't need a permit for that.
Yep.
But the moment I do it outside my door,
yeah, come over for dinner. Yeah. Well, I really can kill you. Man.
and the funny thing is, you're okay with kids coming up and knocking on your door and you give them candy for free. You're fine with that. You're fine with us feeding kids outside of our door by giving them candy.
All they do is say, watch out for the drugs, but go ahead and have fun.
Yeah. Or if let's say it's Halloween, right? And I'm dressed up and I'm giving out candy to kids that are walking in the street downtown, right? Police won't say nothing, but let me give food to homeless people and when it's not on Halloween. And next thing you know, oh, you can't be doing that. I could come up with so many different scenarios.
It's so crazy, man. These laws are fucking. I almost said the R word. Stupid.
Yeah, they are. They're idiotic.
Can't catch rainwater.
What the? It literally falls out the sky. You mean I can't catch it and drink it? I can't catch it, filter it, and drink it? It literally falls out the sky. The earth gives it to me for free.
I think it was one law, like you can't eat something on a Wednesday and you can't, like.
What?
You got to remember, man, these laws are just.
Bruh. And remember, I hate to get into this, but remember the anti-sodomy laws? You know, like if you want to put a finger up your ass, you should be able to. That's your prerogative.
Oh yeah, blowjobs are illegal in Michigan.
Rome, nigga, boy, hold up, wait, whoa.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe it's still illegal here. And if you get caught cheating on your wife, you can go to jail.
If you get caught what?
You get caught cheating on your wife, you can go to jail.
What if you're in a non-monogamous relationship?
I mean, that's up to your wife testifying against your ass, if she can. Because I doubt if she can.
Wait. It is illegal to go down on your partner in Michigan?
Let me check, because I remember that it was illegal.
Yo, I would get a cop on camera and say, hey, did you go down? Did your wife go down on you recently? He'd be like, yeah, she went down on me. Okay, you're arrested. You're under arrest for arrest the police officers who had the partner go down on them.
Oh, no, they didn't pass it. They didn't pass it. But it was
wait, they tried to make that into a law?
Yeah. And they tried to make masturbation legal in Texas. I just don't get it. Why the government so much in your pants? What's in there?
Yo.
Why the government in your pants like that? I don't get it.
These are the same people that say we want smaller government and we want government out of our lives. But okay, we want the government in our pants. So what? You guys gonna send people to look through your window? Oh my God, they're masturbating. We gotta arrest them.
What are you
Next
doing?
thing you know,
Peeping in my shit.
Next thing you know, they run in. They go, "Stop in the name of the squirt."
First of all you niggas going to jail. You going to jail for masturbating. And you going to jail for being a fucking peeping Tom, you fucking creep. Now, I got to go to jail because I ate fucking apple pie on a Wednesday with cheese in Utah or some dumb shit like
that. Proof he was masturbating. He has lube on his hand. He got some Vaseline. There's this slick substance on his hand.
Like, damn, you sure do know how much it...
Yo, just let people rub one out in peace, please. Can we just
throw a cup on that bitch? You going at me, master?
Oh my goodness. I mean, you might as well extend the sentence of every single inmate in prison.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
There's a lot of masturbation. They try to stop niggas.
There's a lot of politicians going to jail too.
A lot of prisons try to design their pipes for
Yo,
that's a lot of clog, man. That's a lot of clogging.
Yeah, better get that Drano.
Shit, that shit ain't gonna work. That shit might come back on you like venom or something or some shit. Oh, that fucking sperm down there, shit. Oh my God.
We are venom.
We are the children of the millions of men that have been locked up.
Oh my gosh. Yo. Like real talk, man. Like it's crazy. The laws that get enforced, you know, and people are literally subject to oppression because of people willing to enforce these laws. And it just amazes me, you know, and you got people literally talking about how, like I was talking to somebody who was white, and they were talking about how they're now starting to understand how Black people feel because they literally got pulled over for no reason by police.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Okay,
like,
well, that ain't shit, but it's a start, motherfucker. Okay, well, how about this? Let's redline your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Make it hard for your mama. Then you can really know how a nigga feel. You know what I'm saying? But all that getting pulled over shit, that's just, you know what I'm saying, a little shit that they let y'all see.
Yeah.
They don't release them big stories of what the police actually be doing. They don't release that body cam footage of them taking advantage of people.
Yeah. Hey, did that ever tell you about the time where I got racially profiled and I got stopped by police?
No.
All right. Story time with JB. All right. Pull up a chair, kids. Let's talk. All right. So I was on the way to work, right? I'm dressed in a button-up shirt. In fact, it was a light blue button-up shirt with nice khakis pants on up to my waist by you know, mind you, because I don't want people thinking, oh, he was dressed like one of them, you know, preppy looking thugs. Like, no, I actually had my pants all the way up to my waist.
You too old for that shit now.
Racist profiling asses. But yeah, I had on some loafers and I had my name tag on because I was about to go to work. Mind you, I don't have a car, so I was catching the bus. I stopped by the convenience store because I didn't get anything to eat. I wanted to grab me some Gatorade and something to eat, right? Go in, and I'm standing there about to pay for my meal. You know, a couple of police officers, sheriff's office comes in. One of them, white dude, bald head, shorts on, comes in. Not gonna lie, buddy looked fine as hell. I was looking at him. I was like, damn, looking like he looked like yo he looked like Vin Diesel. I'll be real. I was like, yo, you look delicious, you know. But I'm staring at him. By the way, I'm still in the closet at the time. I'm just looking back at him. I'm like doing 2-3 takes. I'm like, damn, right? And so I paid for my food. I say under my breath, damn, and I walk out. Next thing you know, as I'm walking towards the bus stop,
I was about to get immaterial.
Excuse me, sir. Sir. I'm like, fuck. I see that same dude. He's like, and I'm like, what's up? You know, at this time, I still have a friendly, thing in my head about police. So I didn't think much of it. He's like, you were looking at me kind of suspicious over there. And I'm like, nah, you just like
I
look
wanted
like
to suck
somebody.
the meat off the bone, motherfucker. No.
Yeah, honestly, that's actually what I wanted to do. Not anymore because he's a pig, but at the time, yeah. Thank you for eloquently saying what I wanted to do, Rome. I appreciate you. You're a real one for that. But anyway, so he's like, and I'm like, you kind of look like somebody famous. He goes, oh, really? Who? And I said, you like Vin Diesel? He goes, oh, yeah, I get that a lot. You got your license or ID on you? I'm like, yeah. He's like, let me see it. So I pull it out because I'm like, you ain't got nothing on me, motherfucker. Yeah. I'm saying that in my head. I give it to him. He calls it in. Next thing you know, all clear. He's like, all right, sir, you have a good day. JB today would have been like, why were you looking at me? Because you looking yummy and I want to taste that cake.
I want you on my tummy.
I would have said it just like that because you looking yummy.
You're in my belly.
Yeah. Like, yo, what's good?
Well,
is that a gun? Are you happy to see me, officer?
That nigga fishing for warrants on your black ass. He like,
and then if he would have been like, you got your
ID?
ID? I said, yeah, I got my ID. And I just would have stared at him. He's like, you want to bring it out for me? I say, what are your reason for stopping me, sir? Are you ready to detain me, or am I free to go? If you handcuff me, I'm just gonna tell you right now, I like it rough. I'd be like, okay, officer, watch where that finger go, officer. Oh no! I would have embarrassed his ass.
They hate that shit.
Yeah. If he would have locked me up, I would be in front of the judge. I'd be like, sir, ma'am, I was just looking at him, and he decided to take me in. He wanted some, and I would have told her exactly what was what. I'd be like, he was being discriminatory against me because I'm a gay man.
Right, like, dude, you could have beat this. You probably could have beat any case you probably had on you anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or got that one thrown out just because you wasn't doing a crime at the time. He was really fishing for warrants. Like,
yeah,
you can't just ask a nigga for his ID. What do you want? Why do you want my information?
All because I was looking you up and down like you a tasty cake, bro. You pissed off because of that?
Probably so.
Homophobic ass.
Or he probably stalking your ass. You never know. He probably stalking your ass to this day. Like one day, probably like Helga Pataki got a whole shrine of your.
Yo, quit the force and we can get it on, brother. Fine. All right, fine. Quit the force and we good. Let's go.
Boyfriend, motherfuckers.
I got a queen size bed ready for you, bro. All right, give up the gun and your badge and we can. All right, let's go. Cause look, if you still got a gun and a badge, sorry, bro, I ain't into bestiality. I ain't gonna get down with pigs. But get rid of that gun and that badge, and you get your human status back, and we can make it clap.
That's like the gang version. Take off that gun and the badge, and I'll beat your ass. You want some other shit though?
on some other shit, bro. But hey Ross, I did go there, because you know what? Look, I'm at the point right now. I don't care, like, bruh, you sitting there and you see me staring at you, right? it's not always that just because I'm a black dude looking at you doing a couple takes doesn't necessarily mean that I actually doing something wrong. It meant I actually wanted to do something right, motherfucker, to you. But apparently you thought I wanted to do something wrong and hurt somebody because you're profiling. And here's the crazy part. You can't say it's because of the way I was dressed, because I was looking like a preppy dude. You can't say I literally had my lineup. I was cleaner than the Board of Health, and you still wanted to do that against me. I don't remember the police officer's name, but if I did, I would be saying his name on live right now. I'd be like, bruh, you can't be doing that shit. Real talk. But guess what? He decided to do it, and he's still out there, probably at Orange County Sheriff's Office, still doing that same thing.
Hopefully he fired by now or took a modeling job, either or. But I wanted to get into another because you just reminded me.
I'm glad y'all enjoyed it though. By the way,
movie star looking ass motherfucker, and I almost forgot about this video because it wasn't in the actual playlist that I just shared. But
hey, Bryce, you're not the first person to tell me that.
Hey, he do though. He funny as hell. All y'all motherfuckers funny to me for real.
We first exposed Officer James Hunt bragging on camera that he kills mother expletives. That's a sterilized version. He was supposed to be suspended for a year, but his name showed up again, this time on a community safety team rolled out by new Superintendent David Brown. Now CPD's taking action even before our investigation. A report you're about to see for the first time.
First of all, my man's, why you that stiff? I'm sorry, this is a fucked up story, but my man's stiff as hell, boy. And that motherfucker here is not doing it, boy. Oh no.
Yeah.
He's suspended for a year.
You agree, JB? Like that? He needed a new style. Maybe party to the right.
That shit look like somebody took a hot comb on plastic and just went.
He got a perm. He got a perm and he combed it back.
Motherfucker got that soul glow.
Let your soul glow. But you know what? He is a just for man too. Definitely.
Like, damn, you look way too put together.
Your forehead ain't got no wrinkles. I don't believe you, my nigga. That's Botox.
Look like he was molded.
Let's get on with the story. I'm always talking about.
They see me molding. They hate it.
Little ass tie. Let's go.
But his name showed up again, this time on a community safety team rolled out by new Superintendent David Brown. Now CPD's taking action even before our investigation. A report you're about to see for the first time right now.
This is CPD Officer James Hunt, hired in 2013. Hunt, here on duty March 9th, is of note because of what he did 980 days prior.
Are you kidding?
Officer Hunt went viral in 2018.
Right here.
Yes, correct.
For this encounter, he ultimately falsely arrested Kenneth Lee, who'd eventually win a $100,000 taxpayer-funded settlement. It started.
Nah, she accelerated, so I asked him, I get to the grass, I said, what, you trying to hit me?
And you just tried to hit me with the cop?
And he replied,
Officer Hunt followed Lee into the city's Martin Luther King Jr. Park.
that's when he said, I have a Snapchat too. I said, no, you don't. He said, it's called your mom.
Officer Hunt's troubling track record includes 24 complaints made by civilians, 24 that we know of, including allegations of false arrest, verbal abuse, racist language. He also ranks at the top, almost literally, when it comes to CPD officers who report using force against civilians.
All of this, bro. He almost at the top of motherfuckers that use support, got 24 complaints from the civilians in the neighborhood that he's supposed to protect. That's different individuals, not one family.
Damn.
Since 2014. And he's sitting here calling this black man a retard. I don't know if you guys saw that, they bleeped it out, but he said the R word. So don't cancel me for it, bitch.
Allegations of false arrest, verbal abuse, racist language. He also ranks at the top, almost literally, when it comes to CPD officers who report using force against civilians. At least 28 times since 2016.
Why blur it? Show everybody.
12,000 cops on the force. 9.5 months after this now infamous encounter, COPA, the Civilian Office of Police Accountability, recommended Hunt be suspended for a full year. That's now coming up on 2 years ago. Yet he continued working here last summer. A summer of great tumult here in Chicago.
And what I just say, they got their military, they got their people ready for, you know what I'm saying, when we rise up. People without, you know what I'm saying, a consciousness, bro. Not a care in this world for us. This is how they can go and shoot at protesters that's marching for Black Lives Matter, because as you can see, he killed motherfuckers, right?
Mm-hmm.
He in the black community terrorizing this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Batman wannabe motherfuckers.
That's right. I swear these motherfuckers think they Batman.
And across America, CPD formed a new unit. One key goal, improving community trust. It became a community safety team among its founding members. Viral cop James Hunt. That new crew announced in grand fashion.
But I am happy here to unveil, actually, we're calling them the Community Safety Team. Every week, the FT team will partner with local block clubs, organizations.
They push out a black dude to do that.
Officer
James my God, every time.
Remember, COPA cited for abject failure to extend human dignity to every citizen in the lead case.
This is the first team that is reflective of the communities that they serve.
And as CBS2 investigators learned, that's not an empty threat.
Chicago police shoot and kill a man suspected in a shooting in the East Chatham neighborhood.
In 2014, Officer Hunt was a CPD rookie when he killed 17-year-old.
A fucking rookie. Still get to be on the force. He killed a young 14-year-old. Still get to be on the force.
Damn.
They told him, they recommended a year suspension, which the department didn't even grant. See, it's not just a police officer. Yes, he's corrupt. He's fucked up and a murderer. So is this whole department. Because they seen that this man is unstable to be on the streets, but they knew that he was dumb enough for them to control, for them to put him out on the streets. And sometimes this is what happens. You know what I'm saying? Dumb motherfuckers do dumb things, and you get caught up for your actions.
Deshaun Pittman. Pittman's grandmother.
Oh, poor mom.
She'll saw him in being like this.
At the time, Hunt was still within his 18-month probationary period. Hunt said Pittman aimed in his direction after Pittman shot and killed another teen. Hunt was the only officer to shoot. Hunt shot Pittman 10 times.
10 times?
Did they ever say which bullet actually killed him?
It was Hunt's word versus a dead teen. The shooting was deemed justified, as initially were all but one of the hundreds of CPD officer-involved shootings investigated by COPA's precursor, IPRA.
It's Hunt, 11442, there you go.
The CBS2 investigators have been asking about Officer Hunt now for years. Remember former Superintendent Eddie Johnson?
Officer Hunt.
So it would kind of be inappropriate for me to comment.
Remember former interim Superintendent Charlie Beck?
There is an officer in your department named James Hunt.
That investigation is working.
As I said, it is not just a police officer. It is the department. It is the higher ups. And just like James said, it goes to the mayors too. It goes to the city council. These people are corrupt altogether. Holy fuck, man. Talking about it's not appropriate. it's inappropriate for me to speak on these. No, it's not. No, it's not. Now it's a great time to talk about it, because if we don't get you to talk on it now, you never will.
Yo, these motherfuckers are happy I'm not mayor. If I were mayor of at least Orlando, bruh. The
police ain't getting shit.
They would be dissolved, bruh. Like real talk.
That's
like
why
they would
want
be
me in
fucking
city council.
dissolved. They be trying to get me out of office. They be trying to file an injunction against me just to get me out of office. They'll be like, he's tyrannical. He's trying to get rid of the police. Like, damn right, I'm trying to get rid of the police. I do that shit on live TV. I'd be like, get rid of them right now. I'd be like, every single one of you motherfuckers are fired. All y'all. Police chief be like, you can't fire me. I said, I just did. Gun and badge right here. Get out. Nah. Nope.
We can use that money for other shit, but these motherfuckers,
Just wait a minute, and I will make a
decision.
And remember the former U.S. attorney who wanted to be mayor, now Mayor Lightfoot? CBS investigators exposed white CPD officer James A. Hunt.
I have serious questions for the superintendent why that officer wasn't stripped of his police powers.
That was 2 years ago this week.
The optics on this just don't look good.
From what I've seen from Channel 2's reports, it looks terrible.
Professor Richard Schack, retired CPD and the chair of the Department of Criminal Justice at National Louis University.
In your opinion, should he be on that team?
Based on what I've seen in news reports, I don't think so. It seems like that if you've got somebody that yells a lot, you don't want him to work in a quiet zone.
Let's review. On July 3rd, 2018, Hunt said,
I killed.
On April 17th, 2019, COPA recommends he be suspended for a year. March 9th, 2021, still working now on the community safety team.
Whose mission is not only to reduce crime, but to build and strengthen community relationships citywide.
And kill
And
motherfuckers.
less than a month after the community safety team formed, August 2020, CBS 2 learned Hunt accused again of an improper stop and racial profiling, though he was not on assignment with the new unit that day. Hunt's working because he appealed his year-long suspension, a suspension the department actually agreed with.
Is this an example of the accountability apparatus failing?
It would appear so.
This
It is,
one of the
motherfucker.
superintendent's big strategies.
We're trying to learn from our mistakes.
If something goes wrong involving Officer James Hunt and his assignment on the community safety team, how are they going to explain that one?
It would be difficult.
Within 48 hours of our inquiry to CPD, higher-ups removed Hunt from the community safety team. Why is he still working? Well, he's fighting his suspension. It's still an arbitration, no time frame. We reached out to the police union, the FOP, for comment. Their comment?
No comment.
You can,
of course, always. But I wanted to leave off on a good note. Because, well, not good. I don't know what the fuck is meant. I wanted to show you this because this shit funny as hell. But, yeah, fuck the police, man.
You good?
Good.
Hello, young buck. What you got, probation? Okay. Maybe that your gas can say it's hurt. Maybe you can get out for it. What'd you say, OJ? Hey, you see a shoe back there? Where is it?
Yo!
Oh, I'm gonna catch you, baby. I'm gonna shoot your.
Whoa.
Meep, meep.
He jumped right over that bitch like, catch me if you can. And you see the police mad at you, I'm about to shoot your ass. No, bitch, don't get mad because I got one up on your ass. You thought I was paralyzed. Got him.
He went meet me. Oh, yo, we gotta watch this again. This is good.
Hey, you see a shoe back there? Where is it? Oh, I'm gonna catch you, man. I'm finna shoot your.
Nah.
I ain't got my radio.
He forgot his radio.
Look how slow he is. He ain't even going on. It's like he was fucking. It feel like I'm on a
Can you call the police for me?
Bro, this motherfucker is almost as slow as I am. I wonder how big.
He's 4 blocks over. This nigga's still in the same alley.
He about as slow as I am, bro.
Oh my God, dog.
Call the police for me. Hey, call the police. Call the police. What way you go?
Police.
Somebody please call 911.
This way.
Holy shit. Get back, bro. Like you ain't got no. These are the niggas that we paying, bro. To keep our streets safe. You can't even run a couple of fucking blocks. Are you kidding me?
I thought police officers had a gym.
But listen to what the other officers tell them. This shit funny, though.
Hey, which way you go? This way?
People lying.
They ain't gonna tell you where he went.
God damn.
They're gonna be like,
hey, bro.
Give yourself a Bowflex.
Nah, which way you go?
Which way through the alley? Cut that way.
What's in your phone?
Nah, man, don't.
Yeah, radio came.
Hold on.
Man, I'll be like, I ain't got one. Bye.
I don't know where you went. Hey, what I need today?
They didn't sign up. What's the number?
501.
Yeah.
340 7050.
750?
Yeah. What was his name?
I don't know the white boy name.
Nah, bitch, you trying to arrest me.
Hello? Hey, Hook. The wheelchair dude got up and ran. Yeah. I couldn't catch it.
The wheelchair
and my radio was in low. I had my camera on though. The wheelchair dude.
Bruh. Bruh, give up your badge and your gun, bruh. Give it up.
Yeah. I can't remember his name. He on the run.
I can't remember his name.
I can't remember his name.
Straight to the right.
He going the other way.
Now, one of the inmates that took out running, I tried to help Lord.
Yeah.
All right, Lord, man.
All right.
Hey, this is Pay name.
And all shit on. Yep.
Motherfucker took off like Sonic the Hedgehog.
And that radio came off my bill.
This dude's still going.
Dude's phone fucking.
Hey, he took off, man.
There you go.
The wheelchair dude ran. He had a neck brace on and all.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Didn't need that wheelchair very much, did he?
Hell no. Hey.
Yeah, need that wheelchair much, did he?
Dude ran, man. Yeah, where my radio? Yes, he did. Yeah. What? He took off? Yeah, right straight up this street. Oh, yeah, man. What? You're doing the wheelchair, man. Who took off? Yeah, the wheelchair dude.
Laughing at his ass.
Hello. Hey, yeah, they say went that way. We'll go straight one. Hold on. We can't say some with inmates. I can get off. This dang light turn. 272 transport. Hold on, tell Saul, man. How it costs? Oh. See, my radio had came off in here. We gone. That dang light took you forever. Nah, he gone. I couldn't. There was nothing wrong with it. He had a crazy how you couldn't cancel nothing. He didn't have none of that on when he ran. No, he took it off and was gone. Yes. The feds. We can't go that way anyway. Drop the feds off. Or stay locked up. The dude. What's up? We can't go that way. I couldn't catch that dude. He jumped the rail. It's on my camera, bro. Oh, what's that, man? Hey. He dropped the rail, kicked his shoe that came off. I been down to get his shoe. He just ran. Go take off on it, man. Yeah. Should have had Kirk into the wheelchair. Yeah. Dang, it's they gonna say that too. Yeah, they gonna say that, bro. They gonna say why y'all didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like he had new brakes, he couldn't move his arms. That's why I ain't coming. Yeah, they gonna get both of us for that. Bro. Yeah. I'm already. We gonna probably get rolled up. Man. Yeah. Yeah. We gonna get rolled up.
You know you losing your job, bitch.
And you know what? I thought about that touching for my first mind, bro.
I was a prisoner.
Hey. You're going. Hold on. We was in transport, man.
How much you want to bet that dude was in for a non-violent crime too?
Probably drugs. They lock all us up.
That's a good one.
Basically, this player right.
These motherfuckers can't even do their damn job. All he had to do is, I don't know. This nigga, when he was running up that damn alley, man, I swear I feel like I was on a treadmill or something. He was just like, he wasn't going nowhere very fast, man. Oh boy, was probably doing parkour and backflips off of buildings and shit. Probably already on a train or something on the back of a fucking bus.
Yo.
Getting the fuck on, he just running. I'm gonna shoot your ass.
Oh man, he probably don't even know where his gun is. Speaking of which, yes, by the way, this is an article showing that Val Demings actually got her gun stolen out of her car because her car didn't lock. It says an internal affairs investigator gave Orlando Police Chief Val Demings a written censure as punishment for not properly securing her gun in her car.
You think people don't steal police guns? Like, those are the perfect guns to steal. You can get away with all type of shit.
Yep. Someone broke into Demi's Chevy Tahoe the night of February 27th and stole a duffel bag she had placed on the floor of the vehicle. The bag contained her agency-issued 9mm 6-hour gun, ammunition, handcuffs, and baton.
She sold that shit. She sold that shit for crack. Cause ain't no way I'm just gonna leave my whole motherfucking thing on a and I know my door don't lock. Like, come on now. And we do this with our regular cars.
And
ain't
now
no way she's not on crack and she didn't sell that shit for crack if she thought that
and
her
now she's a
was just gonna
congresswoman.
be untouchable.
Now she's in Congress. Welcome, people. Welcome. Now she's in Congress. Man, but no, that video always cracked me up. I always watch how he just split. I'm like, one day I'm gonna need that you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need to do that, pull that paralyzed, or I'm getting pushed in the wheelchair. Thank you, officer. Oh, did you see my shoe? Man.
My shoe back there, yeah.
Yo,
yeah.
I gotta start doing some cardio.
Out this bitch.
I better start getting on that treadmill again. Yeah, I know my fat ass can't get away from police that quick.
Shit, all you gotta do is, man, if you would have turned around in the alley and y'all was, if he was chasing, all you gotta do is turn around. What the fuck you gonna do? Like, oh, shit. He ain't got his gun, his radio, or nothing. He would have been like,
he thought he was just chilling.
What the fuck am I gonna do? Like, nigga, turn around.
Oh no! Oh no! No!
Somebody, you gonna get fucked up in the alley. Nobody know where you at. Nobody even knew he jumped out of the chair. That's crazy.
Oh man.
Yeah, you turn enough corners, they will never catch you. I mean, I got away in so many fucking police chase in my fucking Lexus. Them niggas used to hate me in that fucking. Every time they see me, they try to pull me over because they knew they was just chasing me a week before. You can't catch me. I'm gone. I hop out that bitch, put it in the backyard, hop 2 gates over. Like, by the time they even looking at my car, I'm all the way in my nigga crib looking at their ass. I ain't going back to jail. Shit. Park it like it's hot.
Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. If a pig try to get at you, park it like it's hot. Park it like
man. Oh, yeah. Well, all right, y'all. I think that should be my time for the day. But yeah, I'm glad, you know, that we can sit here and watch these police officers, because in a minute they about to start cracking down on that shit too. So I think with TYT actually basically cornering the market on black fucking people getting their head busted in, you know what I'm saying? I think it's time for us to corner this as well and push them out, and you know what I'm saying, try to push them out in all the ways that we can, because they talk about TYT sports and I see nothing but motherfuckers getting beat up by the police. I'm like, okay, but yeah, there's gonna be not a norm like this. It's gonna become a normal thing that I'm working on right now with somebody I'm planning on bringing on. We're gonna be doing more things on missing children, police brutality. I'm still working on trying to get an app for missing children and whatnot, so we can focus on, you know, the brown and black children that go missing daily and it don't hit the Amber Alert. So it's a couple of things that we're actually working on. We're trying to make this a norm. Hopefully I can get my weather channel, my weather channel together. It's not going to be a different thing from RBN. It's going to be a branch of RBN, but it's going to focus on climate change from America and throughout the whole world. We're going to really start trying to teach what's to come. You know what I'm saying? As far as sea levels rising, and you know, from your local weather, we're trying to touch on everything that we can and making sure that we have everything in place as a network to actually take over. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to say that we're better than TYT, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, they still deliver more stuff than us, even if we are more politically, you know what I'm saying, or to the left or whatever. They still can deliver way more stuff than us. They have way more money. We're just trying to get this shit together, and what can a white boy computer touch or do to help you build your help? Hey, inbox me, DM me on Twitter. Unholy Rome, ROM3. Follow me, DM me. I'm gonna put my name right here in the comments for you.
I got you, man.
And, yeah, just we trying to get that together, trying to make sure that we corner every piece of information that we can, that we get everything that we can out to you before these motherfuckers do. Let's kill these motherfuckers all together. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not literally, not physically, you know, sure. Let's kill their movement, let's kill their network, and make sure that we are actually teaching people, you know what I'm saying, what's going on, and actually, what I'm saying, push them further, push people further to the left, and whatever audience comes our way. But all right, yo, we about to end up getting up out of here. I gotta go chain smoke, and yeah, that's about what I'm doing today.
Said something about chains and whips.
Anybody said whips, motherfucker.
and ball gags. Hey. All right. I'm gonna stop.
You need to talk to your boyfriend, man. Well, you must still got morning wood or something. God damn, it's 2 o'clock.
I took care of that shit earlier. But no, we good. We fine. We all right.
All right, y'all.
Yo, it's gonna be good. Yo, we gonna have fun this weekend, man.
Yeah. I'll be there soon, man. Shit. As soon as we get there, we're gonna do an in-person live. Same thing me and CJ did.
Okay.
All right, man. I'll see you, man.
All right. Good night, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to donate to Rome's Tour for the Poor. It's right there in the Chiron down below. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, donate the tour for the poor because I don't have a way to get back home from Florida.